point of sale system typically has the main functions, and those functions are going to be your cash register, which is the heart and soul of the transactions that are being completed at the checkout when a person comes in. There's also the aspects of like gift cards, can they be redeemed? Loyalty programs, that's a big part now that a lot of stores and a lot of liquor stores want to really capitalize on, the loyalty aspect of making customers become loyal and return to their store versus someone else. Then you also have the invoicing, how to inventory items that are delivered, products that are being inputted into your system, and then those that are being requested from your distributors purchasing. So you've got purchase ordering. And then if you're doing wholesale and you're in the wholesale business, and there's another aspect or an entire department set for that. So that would be what a point of sale system would be. And Cheers, one of the things that you have is you have a couple different options, right? You have the option of bringing your own hardware. So if you've already have current hardware that you have in place, that you've made that initial investment on your computer, on your keyboard, your printer, your label printer, and your scanner, along with your drawer, we would like to make an assessment, right? So we want to assess what you have, and then of course, any of the things that are compatible with Cheers, you'll want to keep. And then the other alternative is basically you have what's called a complete package, an entire bundle to get started. We call it the Uncork Professional Package, and that'll include everything from your drawer, your scanner, your computer, mouse and keyboard, your receipt printer, a set of gift cards. You'll have your customer-facing display, your credit card machine, your credit card stand. You'll also have your labels along with your label printer for your shelf tags. And that would be what all is included in either the DIY kind of approach, or bring your own hardware, or your Uncork Professional Package. I would say they're very valuable. And recently we've actually added some new kind of dimension to reporting. Instead of it being kind of static, one of the things that we've started including is more of how to interpret them so that the business owner can make better decisions, along with using some of our own AI to really kind of bring forth better instant questions about how or what something is doing in your store. We've also made sure that you can visually capture and make sense of a report. And what I mean by that is the traditional way is you had the report, you'd have perhaps just some static information between a date and a time, and it wasn't consistently relevant because it would just give you static reporting. Whereas today you can kind of not only see the grading, for example, we have what's called grading in our system that's active every 2 days, and it's refreshing, and so a product can be graded from A to F. You also have the ability to see, like within our reporting, you can see how fast something is moving in your shelf. So we like to track the velocity of the time it's on the shelf, the time it comes in to the time it actually leaves the store. And seeing that within reporting is critical, because not only is your investment important, but you also want to make sure that the time that you're putting in to your investment is actually paying out at the right rate. So in order to those reports, if you're not getting the right data, then you really don't, you're kind of flying blindly. So I'd say they're very important.